Right then, remember this? Yeah, we tried to do it in the 89 Mazda Unos NA Roadster with a 13B turbo lump out of an RX-7, and it didn't go very well. Turns out, right car, wrong model. It turns out what we needed to do was use this, the Roadster touring car, with the bog standard. Well, I say bog standard, with the engine for the touring car. We've done a bit of diddling, we've gone hard tyres, and we've customised the ECU and bits and bobs and thrown pretty much everything at it, including a high turbo kit. And we've had a 619.4. I did a bit of a test, and it works. I did 25 minutes, and we were all over the 650S. We were a pit stop ahead of the Tesla, not Tesla, the Porsche Taycan. So it works. So we're going to go and do it. We're going to play, and yeah, we're here. I'm not sure what day I'm going to make Endurance Day yet, but we're here and we're doing another endurance race, and we're going to do this, and we're going to get the gold, and we're going to get 900,000 credits for it. That's how confident I am in this car. Fuel-wise, we can just go level 1 flat out all the way. Doesn't need anything else. The single biggest advantage we have over the road car is braking. You can be so late on the brakes, it's unreal. This is going to get tight. Make your mind up, Mr. Genesis. The penalties that we end up with for just getting 4 wheels on the green are absolutely shocking. We averaged a 137 when we used the 89 version in the 25-minute, half an hour test I did last night. I know it seems mad to do a half an hour test, but it was midnight or something stupid. I was not going to do the whole race and see it through to the end. We were consistently in the 135s, so we were anywhere between 1.5 to 2 seconds a lap quicker. Over the 37 laps puts us the best part of a minute up the road. So the man maths, it works. It puts us far enough up the road that we can win, take home the money, the gold medal, and that's another one, well, gold trophy, and that's another one ticked off. The only downside is it's probably not going to give me the mileage ticket for tomorrow, which is a shame, but hey ho. What are we, 9 seconds? Yeah, that's the Porsche Taycan out the front. We'll talk about a decent fuel range. That's about 30 laps. My next port of call was going to be the Silvia, the touring car. It's a nice car to use, well balanced, plenty of power, so just this Mazda just seems loads better on fuel. Yeah, I give it big licks about getting to the 35s and we'll drop a 37.4 in. Forget the Taycan out front, it needs to stop 3-4 times. That's not the real threat. There's a 650S just in front of the R34 up ahead. And then the other, I can't remember what the other car was when we did the race. Might be the Supra. It was either Supra or the Sylvia, one or the other. There we go, 36s. Just need to take another second off it and we'll be golden. That rear end's just a bit mobile if you're really heavy on the brakes. She's just a bit grumbly. We've gone back to the stock rear wing as well. That's why the graphic across the rear wing's not particularly nice. We need a bit of a draft. Right, that's the McLaren dispatched. We never managed to do that last time. And that thing goes long as well. At one point I didn't think they were going to stop. All the way through on a no-stopper. That'd be a challenge. I guess if we turned it down we could do a no-stopper, but I do not like the thought of that. It leaves you at the mercy at the back end of the race. You've got no fuel to push on and catch somebody up or hold somebody off. I'm not a massive fan of that. 11 seconds, so we're pulling the Taycan back in slightly. Oh, it's good on the brakes. It doesn't have too much power that it's scary. It's just got enough go. There we go. There's the 35s. What's Mr. Fernandez in? Is that R34? That runs out of fuel quite quick, so not too worried about that. The Alpine might go long. Similar concept to Similar concept to what we're in, but if it's a road car, he's in trouble because they're not very fast. Everyone's in like a holding pattern. Got so much fuel. We do 30 laps before we have to go in and get any fuel. I haven't looked at the leaderboards. I don't know what the top car is. I don't know what people have been using. I've just gone my own way. And just decided I'll go with this. It works. Tested the 650, tested the Huracan, tested the Mustang, tested the M3, and I just could not get anywhere near the lap times that we needed to be able to get close. We had to be able to do a 35 to get close enough to cut the gap. I mean, luckily, we're ahead of the McLaren anyway, and we know we can run to a similar length, so as long as we keep the McLaren behind us, we should be okay. We just need to make sure that when we pit, we don't take too much fuel. The fuel filling rate is absolutely horrendous. We also need a bit of a draft off this Alpine. Nice pops and bangs tune, sir. Oh, we're not far off the fastest lap there. 35.4, so with 9 tenths. While we're fat with fuel, that's going to be a bit of a push. Dear me, Mr. Alpine, what are you doing? Yeah, 4 seconds gone down the Swanee. So much for having a perfect run. It's dropped us back towards the Supra and the 650, which I'm not happy about, but if you get too close, they just go to pieces. They go to absolute pieces, the AI. All over the shops, whether left and right, brakes on, power on, they just have no clue. It's one of the things that just lets the game down a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I still love it. It's still one of, if not the best console driving game. We'll see about Forza when that comes out. I'll give it a go. Well, I've pre-ordered it, so before it was announced on Game Pass, I was like, good God. So we'll give that a go, but yeah, Gran Turismo for me. I am a fan. I'm a fanboy, and I will never shy away from that. I'm a big fan of it. It changed my life as a young man when it first came out. not took us too long to catch him back up, really. And all of a sudden the R34's there as well. Is he low on gas? He must be. You know what? The Taycan's not far off a pit stop neither. Yeah, R34's in. 56% fuel left. What? What's he done? Knackered the tyres already? Makes no sense whatsoever. Right, let's not repeat last time. Up the inside, come on. Right, that was his second. Taycan pits, come on. Taycan in the pits this lap. Got an angry Alpine. Oh, cheeky, all the way around the outside. Now, is that a 0 for the Taycan because it's electric and it has no fuel, or is that accurate representation of where the battery's at? Dropped off the leaderboard now, so I know he's back again. Oh no, he's not. Oh my god, the back end of this car wants to be involved. Not just me then, the AI's feeling it as well. And a bit seconds to the 650S Supra little gaggle. It's a nice gap. Right, who's going in the pits first? Because I've still got 19 laps left. He's on one now. Like a little tweak on the handbrake through that hairpin. Nope, not stopping yet. $35.2. Does have a nice flow to it, Deep Forest. Although some of the corners are a bit blind, it feels a bit street circuity. It's got a nice, like I say, a nice rhythm to it, you know. You know where you are, you can work the gears out quite easy. What line to take, you know where you're going to be wide and lose time. There's a little bit of banking on some of the corners as well. So yeah, overall, thumbs up from me for Deep Forest. It's a decent track. That little Alpine's just scurrying away, isn't it? Can't get near it now. That's by far our best sector through there. Oh, that might be a penalty. The penalties are harsh as well. 2 seconds for just running all 4 tyres off. Right, we're with it now. We'll get a draft up here. Oh, we're a 10th up. Just lost a bit of ground. Oh, we're going to get a draft. I think we might be just... Oh, he's in the pits anyway. Doesn't matter. 50% fuel. I don't get it. I don't get what this strategy is all about. Go so much further. 35.1. Now we've got no marker. No one to guide again, so now it's just get your rhythm, hit your turning points, hit your braking points. Keep an eye on your lap times. Don't drop off too much. A second is okay. Want to be as close to the 35-36 point as we can. We were mid 37s for most of the race last time and it just was not good enough. Seconds. 35s, that's what we need. Again, I'm not too worried about tyres. That rear right's looking a little bit worn, but nothing major. Looks like that Taycan's just about caught up to the back of the Supra McLaren 650 gaggle. He's also dropped the fastest lap to a 33.9. I've not seen that. Properly panic, 1.2 seconds faster than our fastest lap, but just chews through fuel and whatever, so it's a bit lonely when you're out the front. It was quite a good battle on the last one. There's always a bit of traffic somewhere. I know we're up in second at one point, but slipped off a bit on it at 36.4. Need to be quicker than that. That Taycan's not making any ground. Right, we've got a rabbit, we've got a tail ender, gives us something to chase. She's getting a bit of a slide on now. I love how they're waving blue flags. It means absolutely nothing. Slamming the brakes on the racing line, fannying about. Well, that didn't last too long, did it? Next one's a few seconds up the road. Back in the 35s, that's where we need to be. That's the happy place, mid 35s. Do struggle with that last corner. If you're in a bit hot, it slides. If you're a bit early and turn in, it slides. If you get on the brakes a bit too much and excite the back end, it slides. We should be okay for tyres. I keep looking at that rear right, imagining a time when it's really worn down. Oh, that was a bit tight, and we are struggling for grip, but should be alright. Do you know what? We're not making any inroads on that next gaggle of cars up ahead, are we? I guess we are a little bit, not loads, but it'll take a while, another 3-4 laps I think. Yeah, we can see him now. At least we've got a bit of a target. Right. It looks like the Taycan's passed, but it can't be long before he's got a pit. I think the Supra's pitted. Which means if we play this right, it'll only be us and the 650 that haven't stopped. Let's see who's going in the pits now. Someone's got to. We'll keep an eye on it as we get down towards this first corner. Right, Taycan's in again. These two are in their own little battle, so they're not going to be interested in me. That M4, no chill. Still not got any fuel. Oh, he's just come out. Has he? Don't know. There's someone stationary in the pit, so I'm not sure what's going off. But he's all the way down in 8th now. We've still got a fair old chunk of fuel left, so we should be good. Should be stopping about lap 28. Anywhere between lap 27 and lap 30, that's when we plan to stop. We did 37 laps last time, so again, that's the target. If we can get 38 and get one more, we know we're quicker. So very nervous when we pass a car, and then all we can do is hear tyres squealing in the background. Yeah, very worried that we're going to end up getting spun round for our sins. just in a 36s.
Well, the laps are pretty consistent. Oh, that's the barrier nearly, because I was looking at the lap times. It's either 35 or 36. That's what we need. I like that kind of consistency. Easier to achieve on this than Ride 4. It's horrendous trying to do it on Ride 4 lap after lap after lap. Having said that though, I may well do an endurance race at the weekend. We'll see what the weather's going to be like. If the weather's nice, I shall be out on the motorbike itself rather than doing virtual wheelies. We'll be out doing some very small real world ones. Realised we've got a 26, 27 second gap to second place. Jesus. This car's an absolute treat. Next set of runners and riders up ahead. Well, dear me. I might have to do a highlights package at this. Just say we did it and then put the full race out as an extra. Because it's a bit dull just driving around trying to hit the 135s, 136 bracket. Not catching anybody, no one to lap. No one's catching us. Nearly 30 seconds lead now. Yeah, they're probably another lap away, aren't they, before we start making any real progress towards them.
It's so nice to drive this car, so simple. It's not got loads of power. Handles well, it rewards you if you carry a bit of corner speed. Nice front end feel. Ooh, I just got a glimpse of blue. I just got a little glimpse of blue then as we came down there towards that 90-degree corner. This is where it's not even a blue car. Could have been a blue flag, I guess, but it certainly looked like a blue car to me. Yeah, definitely not a blue car. Is it our friendly neighbourhood Genesis? Looks a bit too wedgy from here to be a Genesis. Is it a Lambo? Oh my god. If ever there was a more humbling moment, 5.2 litre V10 Lamborghini Huracan Group 4 lapped by a little Mazda Unos, a little Roadster touring car. Oh, we're in second, that's going to be a penalty. I just happened to glance at the fuel, there we go, look. I just happened to glance at the fuel and saw 2.2 laps remaining. So, I think end of this lap we'll go in, start lap 28. See how much fuel we need. That was an unplanned downshift. A very unplanned downshift. That hurts, those penalties really, really hurt. Should we squeak another? Yeah, let's squeak another. The longer we go, the less time we've got to stay in the pits, the less fuel we need, the less it wears the tyres out. Everything is just better.
we going to make it back? Are we going to run out going down the hill? I don't think so. We should be all right. Half a lap, yeah, right, back up to 1. We'll get gone in the pits and we'll see where that puts us in relation to this McLaren. No change. The world's longest pit lane. I mean, what do we need? 38 laps. So if I put 12 laps worth in, we'll go unlucky for some. We'll go 13 laps worth. Can we get another 6 laps in? It's going to be tight. They're going to have to be perfect laps. We're going to have to be in that 135, mind you. 6 times 5 is 30, so we might just miss it. It's going to be tight whichever way.
have to be perfect. Well, not just perfect laps, but no penalties, extra no mistakes, I guess. Yeah, my brain's tired now, so I'm now confirming to myself what the word perfect means. Right, we need a distraction. Cricket fans, Forza fans, probably not a massive overlap on a Venn diagram, however, they do exist. Third test, Ashes, day 1 today. Mark Wood, what on earth? How quick can that man bowl a cricket ball? 96 miles an hour at times today. I've very rarely seen Australian batsmen look uncomfortable at pace bowling. 2005 was probably the only time, maybe the odd occasion in 2009. Outside of that, Jofra Archer played in a test one day as possibly. I have never seen Australian batsmen look so uncomfortable under a bit of a pace bowling examination as they did with Mark Wood today. It was unreal. I was sat at work trying to write a massive 5,000 word report into why apprenticeships are a good idea, and Mark Wood's just steaming in. Christ. Yeah, that was it was a really good display of pace bowling. He's not got a fastest lap down again, has he? Apologies for not noticing that sooner, but it was a 33.9, it's now a 33.6. That's rapid, that. No one behind us. Probably went a bit far in the fuel. Could have had 5 seconds less in the pits. There's a Suzuki Swift. Again. Slowly dropping into the low. Sorry, well, the high. Oh, that's going to be stopped. Come on, that's going to be stopped. Into the high 36, low 37s. So we pitted. Yeah, 37, 38. Then we pitted. Come on, mate, pick your line. I guess that was my fault a little bit because we lost the back end. Yeah, we just need to be wary of that. We can't let that lap time drop off too far. That's our buffer in case we make a mess of it. Oh, we nearly did then. It nearly went round. And again, that right rear tyre is not happy. It's only, what, 60% worn? 70% at a push? Shouldn't be behaving like that. Yeah, coming back to Chris Wood, he made those Australian batsmen look absolute rank amateur. I mean, Labuschagne looked okay. Labuschagne, don't know. Labuschagne, he looked okay, but the minute the length was taken back a bit and the ball was moving about, oh no chance. I didn't see any of Smith's innings, so I know he got an inside edge onto his pad and that ballooned up to one of the slips or the gully, but I didn't see any of that batting. So I couldn't comment on Smith, but to get Khawaja out cheap, to get Smith out cheap, I mean, Marsh was just on absolute fire. Oh, that's that mistake we were talking about. Marsh was on absolute fire. I mean, a run of all 118 when everyone else was struggling. If he hadn't got that, Australia were in deep, deep trouble. I mean, England aren't doing much better at 60 odd for 3, but I guess there's a whole day to bat tomorrow. It's going to be warm tomorrow as well, so the pitch should flatten out. Then a bit of weather on Sunday, so it should be another absolutely belting test. Is it Headingley? I think it's Headingley, yeah. I'm sure it is, Yorkshire. But yeah, it looks good. I find Test cricket monumentally boring sometimes. We are not going to get our 38 laps. We're going to get 37 and we're going to have to be done. We're not going to miss by much, but definitely going to miss it. The headlights just need to work out whether they're coming up or staying down. The R34. The headlights just need to work out whether they're coming up or staying down. The R34. He must be on a very, very lean strategy. Yeah, we're going to miss that. We're going to miss that 38 laps by about 15 seconds. Excuse me. Maybe if we put a few more 35s in, it would have been a bit better, but it doesn't matter. This will be the last lap. Excuse me. She had a little bit of a wobble then. Little bit of drift on the last lap, don't mind that. 37 laps it is, done. Decent gap, pretty consistent lap times. It's not a bad way to do this event if you want to do it. You just got to be able to run 35, 36s. I mean, at a low 37, we've done what, 36 laps, 13-second gap, so yeah, like you could lose another third of a second a lap over all the laps, couldn't you? And you'd be okay, but that'll do it. That will absolutely do it. A new record. I don't think it was a new record, it's just gold, but hey ho. 37 laps, exactly the same amount of laps as we did last time. Well, I guess we'll call this one done then. Yeah. Thanks for watching, thanks for commenting, thanks for liking, subscribing, sharing, all the usual jazz. The livery is available in my shared items as well, so I'm not quite sure how that works. It's all a mystery to me, but I spent a good hour or so mucking about. Not really used the livery editor, not really done anything with it apart from painting a few cars, daft colours and painting wheels and stuff like that, but I kind of looked for some Mazda factory racing inspiration on the old interwebs, and it's not the greatest, but it's certainly better than some of the designs that the Roadster touring car runs about with. But yeah, that'll do it. That'll be it. Next time, not a clue what we're going to do, but fingers crossed, whatever we're doing, I will see you there. Take care, stay safe, peace.